What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So in this update, I'm gonna just quickly go over everything because the meals are pretty much the same. So it is day 34 of the cut series. Right now, I weighed in this morning. I was 236.8, which was the same as yesterday. My lowest has been 236.4 that I saw, or 236.6 that I've seen on the scale. So not my lowest weigh-in, but at the same time, still doing great. This weekend was a little bit of a mess where kids went for a sleepover and I hadn't eaten. I had missed 2 full meals for the day. So we ended up going to Wendy's and I got just a couple plain spicy chicken burgers, and then when I got home, I added my own light mayo on them, fitted into my calories, and actually the next morning I was only up 0.2 pounds. So I had 3 chicken burgers throughout that evening, and that got me to my macros. But that morning which was Saturday, I was 236.6. The morning after the chicken burgers, I woke up, I was 236.8, which I wasn't surprised about, just because they're like deep fried and lots of sodium, and I knew it was going to throw my weight off a little bit, which I was fine with, because for me, it was more important to just hit my protein, hit my calories, and that's what helped me get there. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I also missed 2 meals, but I ended up making up for them. So I had my big dinner, and then I had a couple extra snacks more in the evening. So I would say that's most likely why I'm a little bit heavier, is because I definitely consumed majority of my calories. I would say probably from like 4 o'clock until I finished eating at like 10 o'clock. So things happened a little bit later. It is what it is. Not mad about it. Still seeing great progress. My strength's been maintaining. So in total so far, I am down 13.2 pounds in 34 days. Nice, controlled. My calories actually went up from my last weigh-in. So yesterday during my check-in, it ended up increasing my calories. So I'm just over 2,500 now, but I'll pop up all my calories, my macros, my targets for the day. But I've been essentially alternating between ground beef and rice and the gnocchi pasta with ground beef. Every other one of my meals has stayed the same. Today is chest and tricep day at the gym. Not my favorite day, but I love hitting triceps. Chest has been a little bit less exciting for me, just because my shoulder, sometimes it feels fine. I'm able to push through it, but I've been doing a lot more machine work, and then just trying to hit some external, internal rotations, and then some bar hangs, things like that, to just kind of try to rehab the shoulder. And it is definitely getting better, but I'm always worried now to push it too hard on those chest days and those shoulder days, because I don't want to re-irritate it. So I've been taking it a little bit easier, so the pump isn't as great, which is why it's just like, it's not that exciting for me right now, because I'm definitely holding back a little bit just to make sure that it's healing properly. But that is the plan for today. I'm not going to show you any of my meals because they are what they are. As you can see, I got my 6 stash for November. It's finally growing, but yeah, it's going to be kind of like I got some work to do this morning for the first half of my day. Then I'm going to hit the gym. I've been trying to go to the gym a little bit earlier, so going to aim for somewhere between like 11:30 to head to the gym. It's 9 o'clock now, or 9:20 now. So I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee, and then probably, I think I'm gonna have a meal before I hit the gym, just because I'm feeling pretty hungry. But yeah, then we'll crush it in the gym. I'm gonna try to record my sets for my top sets, so you can see what I'm gonna do for this chest day. And then I'm hanging my Christmas lights for my parents. So that's going to be some good cardio, getting up and down the ladder and hanging those. So that is going to be what the day looks like. So I will see you when I am at the gym. All right. We are in the gym. Chest and triceps, starting with incline bench. I was doing it just with the barbell incline bench setup, but my left shoulder's been bothering me today, so I switched over to the Smith machine. Just find that because it's a straight plane one motion, there's no stabilizers like really affecting. You can just focus on the chest. So I have 185 on the bar. I'm gonna go for my 8 to 12 and then kind of go from there. But here we go. So that actually felt really good. I'm gonna go up to 225 and see what it is from there. All right. So this is gonna be my first working set. So 225 on the bar, 8 to 12 reps, 4 sets. And yeah, nice thing about the Smith machine, as I push it, there's so many hooks that I can even just do some partways and still be able to rack it. So probably do my first 2 sets, just kind of feeling it out, get the motion. Go for 12. Obviously, if I can go for more, I'm just going to go for more and I'll add more weight. But right now, 225, first working set. Yeah, so 225 is going to be perfect. So I'm going to hit 3 more sets, 225, and move on to the next exercise. Okay, so I changed things up. Did 3 sets of just regular incline bench on the Smith machine. Now I'm doing 3 sets of reverse grip incline bench. Just hits in a different way. This one I'm going a lot lighter, so I'm doing 135 on each side. Just kind of repping it out till failure with some forced partials. So I already did 1 set, 2 sets left. I'll record this one so you can see what it actually is that I'm doing. All right, so same incline as before. Only thing that's changing is my grip. So instead of having an overhand grip, it's going to be an underhand. Gives me a nice stretch in the delts, but I also find I really am able to contract my chest really well using that grip and squeezing at the top. So figure I'd throw it in. Right now, 135 on the bar, or 45 on each side, I guess, on the Smith machine. But yeah, I don't want to push it too hard, so I don't want to irritate my shoulder anymore. But this one's feeling pretty good, so we'll hit this and then might increase it by 5, maybe 10 pounds. We'll see.
So I managed 15. So I'm gonna throw a 10 on each side for my next 2 sets. But slow and controlled, crazy pump. Felt that so good. So yeah, 2 more sets of this, and then we'll move on. So now we're onto a machine, incline chest press machine. Basically following along the same lines, but I find it's a little bit different. And I really focus on the incline, just to put some emphasis on the upper chest. Give me a nice stretch. Felt a little heavy. I don't usually do, I did like closer to 8 sets for presses already. A couple like extra warm-up sets. But I think I'm a little bit more fatigued than usual. So probably gonna hit another set at this weight, force out as many as I can, then we're just gonna move on to flies. Hit a couple flies and then triceps. All right, on the chest flies, I always have a hard time figuring out my height, but 3 sets, 8 to 12. All right, obviously need to up my weight. So increase that weight, try to aim to fail within that 8 to 12, and then rep the partials. So finish chest. I'm moving on to triceps. I love doing this for like a transition from chest to triceps. I think that's why I like pairing them so much on this day. So it's just a seated dip machine, but I find I get such a good stretch in the chest. So what I do is I'll lean forward and really allow my chest to get that stretch. So it's like I'm doing more of like a chest dip, contract the chest, still contracting the triceps, but leaning forward, allowing my chest to kind of dip down, get fully into that stretch. The triceps, the arms are being pulled behind me, and then pressing through. Maintains a nice contraction on the chest, and also fires up the triceps. And again, so 3 sets of this, 8 to 12 reps, or until failure. Then I usually will do some partials. Sometimes what I'll do is after I've hammered the chest a lot, I'll sit back into it more and just allow for that tricep contraction. But that's kind of the mindset behind why I do this after. I don't always do it, but It's a nice transition exercise. All right, so I already did a full set, 8 to 12, or rep out some partials. Faded hard on that one. All right, little bonus muscle group here. So we're gonna hit some forearms. So I'm just gonna do reverse forearm curls. 4 sets. So last exercise for forearms, gonna be wrist curls. I'll show you how I do these with the bench. Sometimes I also just like burn them out and just curl them like this, but we're gonna single them out and really hit them today. Honestly, forearms, I've been doing like 2 to 3 times a week, just on any, basically like once I feel like they're recovered enough, I'll do them. I'll also do them after like my back and bicep workout because they're already kind of lit up. I'll just keep pushing through and just do some extra volume for that. It's something I've never really focused on. I've seen a few people around the gym do it, and then I've been watching a lot of Sam Solik, and he does them, and I'm like, yeah, I should probably get on that. So here we go. So I'm gonna start with my right hand because my right wrist is a little achy, so it's a little bit weaker, but I'll essentially just rest my back of my forearm on there, allow it to dip, and just curl it up. All right, so I'm going to do 2 more sets of that. That's going to be it for the workout. All right, so I just finished at the gym. I just tried recording this and it, for some reason, froze and cut off. But yeah, so just finished at the gym, crushed that chest and tricep workout. Also threw in some forearms at the end. So Smith machine, incline bench, and then I also did reverse grip incline bench just to hit that contraction a little bit different. Chest pump felt great, and then I moved on to the incline machine press. So I do a lot of incline. I haven't really done any flat bench. One, I like to increase the volume. It hits my my front delt a little bit more. And right now, like, I feel like I need to just maintain that strength and maintain that and keep pushing it until it's fully healed. So I like doing the incline as well. It's something I've always done just flat bench. I never really do decline, but I always do flat bench. And I feel like I've really neglected the incline presses. So overall, I just find those a lot more beneficial. So I've been just doing a lot of incline, and then I do some flat work. So sometimes I'll do like the flat machine press instead of the incline one like I did today. And then I also do just usually flies I'm doing on some sort of machine, or if they're taken, I'll do dumbbells. Very rare that I do them on cables because the cables are always taken. But yeah, so hit that for chest. And then I love, like I said earlier, I love doing a transition between chest and triceps with that tricep dip machine, just because when I have that forward lean, I find it really elongates the chest. And then when I press down, I'm squeezing my chest and my triceps, crazy pump. And I'm just like, it's, to me, it's so awesome. And it very much so replicates doing like a chest dip on just like a dip station, except for the fact that I can rep out more partials because it's just machine and it's less pressure on my joints. So I'm able to push past failure a little bit more with that. So that's something that I really like. And then we just moved on to some tricep press downs with the bar, which I rarely do. I've been doing a lot of instead with the rope. It felt really good with the bar today. And then we did the overhead rope extensions. Always great. And then I moved on to the forearms. And that is the workout. So I think I'm going to plug in my macros and all my meals and everything earlier. Right now, I'll just show you what I ended the day with. But hopefully you like this update video. There's more to come. We're still a ways away from the goal weight of 220. And then I'm going to kind of decide what I do from there, whether we continue on the cut or if I want to just take a little break and just hang out in maintenance. We'll see kind of what's going on from there. I have noticed some changes in terms of like muscle definition, things like that. So it's very exciting. But again, it's very gradual weight loss here. I'm not going crazy, consuming 2,500 calories now this week. So overall, everything's going really good. I'm allowing a little bit more flexibility. And now that I mention it, like my meals so far have been a little bit different than usual. So keep an eye out for those. But that is the video. So make sure that if you are enjoying this series, comment down below. Let me know that you're following along, or let me know that you're started on your own fitness journey now. I'd love to hear about it as well. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that always helps me. It's the best way you can support this channel. Help me beat the algorithm here by, giving me a like, subscribe, turn the notifications on. That is going to be amazing for me. But yeah, hopefully you've been liking the series. And until next time, peace.